My story starts in the town of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. I knew a boy named Larry Murphy who was 1 year older than me. He was a little obnoxious, talkative, and always hanging around. Then one day he moved away. Several months later, we moved to Springfield, Missouri, and I enrolled in Parkview High School. And on the very first day there, I saw Larry. My first thought was, oh great, thought I had gotten away from him. Little did I know that his family would have a big influence on the rest of my future. When you moved to Springfield, the newspaper printed the names, addresses, and hometowns of all newcomers. Larry's mother, Fanny, saw our name and noticed we had also moved from Cape. She called my mother and invited her to join their bridge group, and they started playing once a week. Later, sitting in the lunchroom with my group of friends, I glanced up and saw this very handsome boy walking across the floor. I immediately knew he was supposed to be my husband. I didn't give it another thought and made no attempt to find out his name. 6 months later, my mother was playing bridge at the Lee house, and I was dropped off from my Rainbow Girl meeting. I was wearing my pink strapless formal as required. Mrs. Lee said, "Go into the den and watch TV with my son." Surprise, there was the boy. We made idle chit-chat about school. 3 months later, the boy, Don Lee, showed up at my door and asked me to go for a ride. We drove past the bowling alley where he taught adults to bowl, out to Springfield Lake, and past the homes his father was building. Our first date was to drive in to see A Summer Place and Cash McCall. 1 year later, we eloped to Harrison, Arkansas. We spent a double honeymoon in Branson, Missouri, with Elizabeth and Terry Reeves. As they say, the rest is history.